Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital YouTube channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribers button and give this video a thumbs up. What a week it has been for Guy. Watching a television without spoilers has its advantages, as this Thursday's episode demonstrated. It seemed as though someone was using a gun sight to target Ava, despite the fact that the teaser video that was published earlier this week implied a catastrophe involving Ava and Kristina. But as time went on, we discovered that Brick was using his camera to spy on Sonny's femme fatale. I was shocked to see Kristina leave Ava's suite through the window. In other noteworthy news, followers of Brennan have something to rejoice about as the dashing devil is now free. Cates was trying to get Sonny to attack him even before the drama in the courtroom started by exploiting the knowledge Ava had given him about Sonny's medications. It was one thing for him to treat Sonny badly, but verbally abusing Assistant District Attorney Molly was abhorrent and inappropriate. Everyone in Port Charles is beginning to see Cates for what he really is: a vengeance-driven agent who is abusing his position of authority in order to imprison Sonny. Although I wasn't watching General Hospital at the time Antonio Sabato Jr. played Jagger, I am aware that he was a hugely well-liked character. I have no idea how supporters of that iteration of Stone's elder brother feel about the way he's currently portrayed. It seems like they are putting Cates up for murder. As I mentioned last week, the guy is liked by no one but Ava. But I will give Cates a small amount of credit. His decision to sleep with a former Jerome family member while attempting to undermine Sonny struck me as hypocritical. In the end, he acknowledged that his relationship with Ava could potentially give the incorrect impression to FBI higher-ups. Furthermore, it undermines the impeccable image he seeks to project. However, Cates has demonstrated that he is no different from the other hypocrites of Port Charles. I commended Carly in last week's column for taking responsibility for her behavior and not allowing Jason to solve all of her issues. In the end, Carly got away with it since the evidence against her just seemed to disappear. Naturally, it did, given that we are discussing Carly. When Carly needs a miracle, she always seems to receive one. However, in this case, it implies that Cates no longer has control over Jason and is furious that Sonny isn't being placed behind bars. In light of this, the larger picture indicates that Cates lost rather than Carly winning. What became of the proof then? At first, it seemed like Cates had accessed it last, but Sam and Spinelli had actually done so. Nevertheless, he appears to have misplaced it, and considering what a jackass he has been, he deserves any backlash from the FBI. However, who destroyed the audio recording? Every indication points to Brennan, who Anna discovered back at the Washington, D.C.-based WSB. We already know Brennan has feelings for Carly because Carly confided in him about the file weeks ago. If he gets transferred to the local WSB office in Port Charles, I won't be shocked if he shows up out of nowhere. Honestly, I'm depending on it in the event that this matter goes to court. I find myself solidly on Team Blaze/Kristina following Molly and Kristina's brutal confrontation over the kid last week. However, some viewers came to feel that Kristina was at fault. As the week got underway, Molly and Kristina seemed to be getting along, but the next day, Molly told Sam that she still didn't trust Kristina and that she wasn't sure if she was using their disagreement as a justification to keep the kid she was carrying. Meanwhile, TJ remains the biggest ass of them all. The way he spoke to Alexis amazed me. When she refused to pick a side between her daughters, he called her a coward and instructed her to rein Kristina in and force her to hand over the baby. It was Alexis's fault to slap him. Additionally, he kept calling Kristina Sonny's daughter because she was abducting his and Molly's child. But TJ also told his mother the silent half, which is that he and Molly don't agree on Kristina, and it's driving a wedge between them. He acknowledged that it worried him. Thus, Kristina is partially correct that there is conflict in their relationship. She is the reason behind the tension, of course. As I mentioned at the beginning of this column, it was both a tremendous surprise and an amazing cliffhanger when Kristina fell out of Ava's Metro Court suite window and into the pool below. Besides, the week wasn't even over yet. Though Kristina's fall through the window created a dramatic effect, how inexpensive are the Metro Court windows that someone could so simply fall through? You two have a lawsuit on your hands, Carly and Olivia. Why not make advantage of her room according to what has been shown? Once more, the window was more affected because glass fragments fell into Kristina's pool from the window. Following Thursday's major episode, viewers began to worry that Kristina would go into a coma, which would prevent her from giving Molly and TJ the baby's rights. First things first, Kristina and the child need to live. By the end of the week, it was called into doubt because Kristina was being transported for an emergency C-section in order to preserve the baby's life because she had gone into shock. What a suspenseful way to round up the week. General Hospital has the best cliffhangers of any soap opera. That baby is in serious risk since no other soap appears to kill children more frequently than the ABC Sutzer. An important turning point in Molly and TJ's marriage and future as this child's parents will be how they respond to Kristina's injury. It is conceivable that TJ will hold Kristina accountable for the events. What separates them as a pair can be whoever they decide to hold responsible for the mishap. To be honest, I'm so over TJ and Molly right now that I wouldn't mind if they broke up. Regarding the accident's cause, Ava is making herself look bad by fabricating Dante's account to place the responsibility on Kristina. She is unaware that Sonny had Brick take pictures of what happened, even though she has been arrested. Undoubtedly, they will challenge Ava's account of what happened, but could Sonny and Brick manipulate the photos in Photoshop to make it look like Ava shoved Kristina? It wouldn't be impossible for Sonny. Spoilers and updates for Friday, August 2 on General Hospital hint at an arrest, a woman experiencing a medical emergency, and a man's anxieties. Jay Ashford continues to worry that Dante Falconeri will make an arrest and take his baby away as Kristina Corinthos Davis is experiencing a medical emergency. Tate is still worried that Kristina may try to kidnap his and Molly Lansing Davis' child, as he expresses to Alexis Davis while still in the hospital. He emerges and asks Alexis, who appears uncomfortable and on the spot, what she plans to do when it occurs. Being in the middle of her too was the last thing Alexis needed or wanted. TJ will soon receive the concerning news, possibly while Alexis is still present, or will Kristina be brought in while he works as an ER attendant? Jocelyn Jacks, the lifeguard on duty at the Metro Court pool, jumps into action since she might require more medical attention. When Jocelyn rolls Kristina over in the swimming pool, Alison Blaze Rogers cries and Jocelyn is surprised too. Kristina injured her face when she fell through Ava Jerome's apartment window, landing in the water with her face and baby bump first. It's obvious that Kristina is unconscious, and her condition, as well as the unborn child inside her, is grave. When Detective Harrison Chase arrives and secures the scene, the police first responders have already arrived. He informs the couple in the blue suit that he does not want anyone to leave without his permission. It's probably been established that Ava and her father are at odds over custody, and Kristina entered the pool after seemingly being forced through Ava's suite window. Even though Gio Palmieri reported it as an accident, this raises the possibility that it is a crime scene. Chase is determined to find out why Kristina entered the pool through that window, endangering her life as well as the infant's. Before making the arrest, Dante speaks with someone who seems to know something. This might very well be Brick, Stephen A. Smith, the spy, whom Sonny Corinthos dispatched to snap images in Ava's apartment. He may have wanted evidence that Ava and John Jagger Cates were having an affair, which he might have used against both Ava and Jagger. However, since Kristina fled to confront Ava immediately after he assured her she wouldn't have to testify, Sonny won't recognize her from the pictures. Will Dante make an arrest of Ava? Sonny and Lois Cerullo are still at odds in his office, so he is unaware of Kristina's medical emergency. Sonny had not given Lois the last say when he told her to leave his office and accused her of being a traitor as well. Now that it has an impact on her daughter's future, she claps back, saying she won't table it. She had been discussing with Sonny the idea of funding Blaze's new record label and appointing Brooklyn Quartermaine Chase as its head. Sonny became enraged, fearing that he would now alienate Lois as well, and wanted to be sure that this label wasn't just going to be another legitimate business to conceal mob activity. So, what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please press like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.